Welcome back to X-Men Resistance. We're playing Marvel Zombies, and yes, I do believe we are going to be tripping into the orange zone today. I don't see any way to actually avoid it. We've avoided it long enough. Let's get to the orange zone. I think we will start off then with Wolverine. Because I want him to grab the objective. If it's a colored one, everyone except Colossus will level up to orange zone. If not, it will just be Wolverine. He's over here. Let's get his activation. But of course, before we actually do his activation, everybody gains 1 power. Rogue's already maximum, Storm goes 0 to 1, Colossus is at maximum, and Wolverine will go 1 to 2. Alright. Good to go. So, Wolverine, first action, will move here. His second action... Oh, it's the red one, which means he gets 5 experience, and only him. He's going to go from 17 to 22. He has just tripped happily into the orange zone. And his Lash Out ability, once during each enemy phase, when enemies move into your zone, you may spend a power to perform a free Adamantium Claws attack. Cool. Alright, he's got 2 actions remaining, and I think he's just going to go 1 and 2. Right out there. And he is finished. Oh boy. We have trouble. Lots of trouble. Okay, let's have... I think we're going to have Colossus go next. Colossus will probably try to crush Iron Man Zombie. Let's see if he can do it. Oh, I think we're getting a little too many zombie heroes on the board. We've got Iron Man zombie hero and we've got Lizard zombie hero. So let's have, hopefully, let's have Colossus pound Iron Man zombie into the dirt. So his first 2 actions, 1, 2, he's moving right in here with Iron Man. So it's Iron Man versus Colossus. Love it. I can just picture that attack. Okay. Normally, now Iron Man zombie is 4 health. So we have to hit him 4 times. Colossus hits on a 3+, he rolls 2 dice. So obviously if he doesn't use any power, he can't take Iron Man zombie down. He's going to use 3 of his 4 power. And the reason he's using 3 of his 4 power is he wants to save 1 power in case he needs to use Wong's ability. After performing a melee attack, you can spend 1 power to reroll any misses. Yes, that's what we want to do. So he will be rolling 5 dice. We are looking for anything other than 1s and 2s. Come on, Colossus has always had good luck at pounding zombie heroes into the dirt. Come on, Colossus. And he can re-roll all of these, all his misses as well. Come on. And he will have to re-roll all his misses. So there, he got 2 hits. He's going to invoke Wong's special ability, which we just looked at. He'll use his final power to re-roll the 3 misses. Alright, he's looking for just, oh man, we need 3s or higher. 2 of them. And he gets, oh yes, Colossus gets 4 total hits. And he pounds epic battle between zombie Iron Man and Colossus. But Colossus comes out ahead and pounds Iron Man zombie into the ground. I love it. So that's 4 experience for Colossus. He goes from 7 to 11, which is not a lot. And that was only his second action, of course. Because 1, 2, that was his third action. He has 1 action remaining. And with his final action, what's he going to do for his final action? You know, he might get a heroic trait because these zombies here will split up between Colossus and Storm when they move. And Colossus has another heroic trait, which is actually good. Discard when enemies enter your zone, immediately move 1 zone. So he will go ahead and get a second heroic trait. Right now, why not, for his final action after defeating Iron Man Zombie, and he gets Unstoppable. Discard when attacking and spend 1 power. Enemies suffer -1 toughness. He could have had that right now, but he's got that now for the next time, maybe when he takes out Vulture. Cool! Alright, that was Colossus doing his thing with the help of Wong. That was actually a pretty good combination. Alright, we have Rogue left, and we have Storm. I think we might have Rogue going next. I have a cunning plan for her. Alright, we are going to have Rogue going next with her cunning plan. Now we've got runners and we got a whole bunch of people chasing Rogue, but you know what? She doesn't really care. She's a superhero. What does it matter to her? Alright, she has determined. We're going to look at her couple of heroic feats first. Discard during your turn to spend a power, perform one free attack, or this one here I'm thinking about. Discard before attacking, gain one range. Oh yeah. So she's going to go 1, 2. And her innate special ability, and even though it's ranged, I believe, knockout punches. All enemies suffer -1 toughness against your mighty punches. Once during your turn, you perform a free open door action. So the brutes are going to be -1. So everything in this zone is going to be -1. So everything gets knocked out with one hit. And so she will then obviously go ahead and do an attack in here. So the hierarchy is brutes, walkers, runners. That's how it works. So that was her 1, 2 actions. Her third action will be to do one ranged attack in here. So she will use her resourceful, play that, so she get one range through the busted window, and she's going to spend all of her power, every single bit of it, because she rolls 2 dice hits on a 3+, but this time she's going to be rolling 6 dice and hitting on a 2+. Or sorry, 3+. So come on, Rogue! Take them out. So basically she flies in there, does a bunch of punchies, and comes back real quick. Come on. We need some good hits, and she gets 1, 2, 3, 4. She gets 5 hits. Way to go, Rogue. So the 3 brutes are the first to drop. 3 and then a couple walkers. And that cleans that out pretty good. That's going to give her 5 experience. Just like that. So she goes from 18, 19, 20 to 1 to 2. She's up to 23. Clicking into the orange zone. She has absorb abilities. Once during your turn, you may spend 1 power to copy an attack and or unlock skill from any other superhero within range 1 till the end of the round. Cool, so she could take on Storm's ability of ranged attacks. Okay, that was pretty good. So she's cleaned out quite a bit. We still have 3 runners in here though, which is not good. And so Rogue's got 1, 2. That was her third action. She has 1 action remaining. And I wonder if she should just move right over here with Wolverine. Or does she want to move back here to maybe help out Colossus if he gets into trouble? You know what? Yeah, I think she's going to move 1 back here in case she needs to help out Colossus. Alright, there we go. I think that's it. Alright, so up last for episode today is Storm. And we have Storm up here, so let's figure out what we're doing with her. Alright, so the first thing Storm's going to do is rescue a bystander. So she rescues Bob. Hey Bob, how's it going? So she's going to rescue Bob. Bob's got a perfect ability for her. Before performing a ranged attack, you can spend a power to have enemies suffer -1 toughness. Cool! That is what we want for Storm, who just lost her bottom. Okay, hang on. Snap on there. Oh, there we go. Okay, so, first action, her second action will be smashing open the window because she wants to do an attack through the broken window into the zone with all of these guys. Oh, and by rescuing the bystander, she goes to maximum power. So she's at 4 power right now. Love it. Okay, oh, she could also take all these guys and shove them over here. Ooh. Something to think about, but she's going to do an attack. So that was her first action. Her second action was smashing the window. She has 4 power, and I need to change my battery. So I'll come right back, and then I think she's going to do some attacks in that zone. Alright, new batteries in there, and she has 2 attacks. She will go ahead and spend 3 power. So she will be rolling 5 dice, hitting on a 3+. Should she spend all of her power? Should she spend all of her power? Yeah, she's gonna spend it all. Oh boy, this we have Wolverine. Oh no, we've got nobody. She's spending all the power, so she's going to be rolling 6 dice, hitting on a 3+. Oh boy, this is dangerous. Okay, Storm is living dangerously, but here we go. 6 dice hitting on a 3+. Hit the walkers first. And she takes out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She takes out all 5 walkers. Nice! Nice! Oh, which I do believe has just tripped her into the orange zone. She got 5 experience. She's up to 20. She's in the orange zone, which is so awesome because now she can use her chain lightning. Once during your turn after attacking with lightning bolt, you may perform 1 free lightning bolt attack using the same number of dice as the initial attack. Oh yeah, she's going to do that again. So she's going to do chain lightning. She's going to be rolling 6 dice now against the 3 runners. And this is free, so she'll have 1 more action left after this. And she gets 1, 2, 3, 4 hits, and there's only 3 runners. Oh my goodness, she just blew them absolutely to smithereens. No problem at all. All right, that's going to be 3 more experience for Storm. She's going to go up to 23 experience. And she even has an action remaining, does she not? I believe she has an action remaining. Pretty sure. So she rescued the bystander, broke the window. That was her 1 attack, putting her into the orange for a free chain lightning attack. She's got 1 action remaining. She can get another heroic trait, or she can move. I think she's going to move 1 space here. We'll try and eventually get everybody together. Wow, did we ever clean up the streets? I love it. And that's everybody having their go. Yes, we are into the orange. The only one not into the orange now is Colossus. And yeah, everyone else is in the orange zone. All right, it is time for zombies and zombie heroes to move. All right, let's start with Vulture, because Vulture Boy here is going to go 1-2, because he can clearly see Colossus beating the living daylights out of zombie Iron Man, who is now a crumpled, dented mess on the ground. So Lizard Boy here is now in the same spot as Colossus. Yeah. All right, we have a bunch of zombies down at the bottom of the board to move. And none of these have line of sight to anybody, and so they are going to take the shortest route, and Rogue is the closest hero, I believe, right? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Rogue is absolutely closest. All of these guys are going to try to get to Rogue, so the 2 runners are going to move there. The 3 brutes are going to move in here, and then the 5 walkers go through the busted window, trying to get into the mansion and snack on Rogue's brains, but are not going to make it. All right, it is spawn time. So we have 3 spawn points, so let's get to it. And we're in the orange. Ooh, this is going to be really bad. All right, first spawn point in the orange. No! Another one of these. How many of... Okay, whatever. We get another zombie hero. Iceman. Superhero attacks suffer -1 to dice results while within range 1 of him. Within... Oh, woo! Okay, that's unfortunate. Wow, so Iceman. Zombie Iceman shows up. He's easy to find because he is actually ice-colored. So I'm going to grab him out of the bag. Here we have Zombie Iceman. Oh, wait. Well, okay, we're going to make ice cubes out of this guy next time, possibly. All right, we have a second spawn point. And our second spawn point in the orange is going to be 4 runners. 4 of them. Oh, boy. Okay, 4 runners are going to show up right here. And that poor bystander is looking a little bit possibly trapped. We have a final spawn point on the board, the blue one, because we found the blue objective, down at the bottom of the board. So let's go ahead and do that last. And our final spawn point in the orange down here is going to be 3. Did I get everything? Oh, hang on, 5 runners. Whoops. Yes, that should have been 5 runners, not 4. I just caught that. We are in the orange. Ooh, 5 runners. 4. Okay, yes, you saw that. I didn't. And we get 3 brutes, but just 3 brutes, which, bad enough. Bad enough getting any brutes. We get 3 of them, but they don't move anywhere. They just spawn here and wait to have their turn next time, which will be in the next episode. So we're going to back camera. We're going to wrap up our episode for today. Alright, well, that's going to wrap up our episode for today. I don't know, that was a tense one. Colossus, oh yeah, just pounding Iron Man Zombie into the dirt with the help of Wong. Wong, double team Wong and Colossus did a great job. He's got Vulture to look after next time. And we cleaned up the streets, but now we got Zombie Iceman out there. Oh my goodness, that's... yeah. Rogue may have to go and get a little punchy on that guy, possibly. But Rogue does not have any power. She's down to 0. Wow, we used up a lot of power that time, but we cleaned out a lot of stuff. So thanks so much for watching. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, and likes. This is Marvel Zombies X-Men Resistance. We're doing Mission MH4, Missing Tech. We have 2 more objectives to take. Of course, they're on the absolute opposite side of the board now. Once we take those 2 objectives, the green spawn point, one of them is a green spawn point. We're gonna have 4 spawns a turn, and then we have to get out the exit to win this scenario. Can we do it? I don't know. We'll find out in upcoming episodes. So thanks so much. I hope you join me for that.